We are live on YouTube. GLM. Thank you for stating your comments, GLM. And I will address those in a little bit here, but I want to welcome everyone to the show first. How are you all doing today? How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the show. Welcome one, welcome all. Welcome to the Coach Eli rebroadcast crew. The obsessed, the very obsessed, very repetitive and very overdone Coach Eli rebroadcast crew. What's that song? Obsession. You're my obsession. Din, 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 din. You're my obsession. They're saying that to me. I'm not saying that to them. I'm definitely not an obsessed man. You know, I can balance, my time between hanging out with people and alone time, and it's all good. And I don't overdo things over and over and over and over and over again, because that's the definition of insanity. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. Well, the only result you're going to keep getting, doing the same thing over and over again that's not working, is less of a result. You keep uploading the same or re-uploading the same videos as an attempt to try to trigger myself or my lady, you're going to have far fewer viewers the 100th time you shared it, right? And if you think me giving you some attention right now is what you want, it's not a big deal. I don't care. I'm laughing at this now with an audience I've been rebuilding here that thinks you're all fools along with me. So they're enjoying this shit show, right? If you even want to call it that, right? When I say the shit show, I mean the other side, not me. The other people that continue to rebroadcast myself and re-upload videos attacking myself and my lady, and they think that that has value still. Oh man. It's a beautiful day here in Redwood City, California. My lady and I got up early. She had a doctor's appointment with the neurology department. Hey, Kid Wonders, Life of Wonder. Hey, are you the same guy from RJ Sandifer's channel on a different account? Let me know. Hi. Good to see you. Good to see you too, man. Take it easy. Good guy. Gotta love the people in the area where you live. You come around here, many of us have been living here for so long, and we feel so fortunate to have such an amazing trail like the San Francisco Bay Trail, the SF Bay Trail, to be able to walk and stay healthy and fit and just get away, escape for a little while, right? Now, even though I'm live on the air, this is still my escape. Let me hang on a second, some people are coming. I have a game channel as well. Yeah, what's the name of your main channel? I forgot. I would like to get you moderated here on your main channel and your backup channels. RJ Sandifer was supposed to send me the links, but he didn't. I know he's been quite busy lately, so. It's great to see you here, brother. Hey, you know what? And yeah, what is the name of your main channel? It's something kid. I'm sorry, man. I'm drawing a blank here. Oh, that's the main channel. Then what is the other channel that you came on RJ's show with? Or the name you use on StreamYard? Yeah, I want to make sure you're the same guy. Are you the same guy from Canada that was on RJ Sandiford's panel? I just want to make sure I'm a little confused here. Because you had a different channel there. I don't think it's the same guy. Anyway. Yeah, you have another channel. What is the name of your other channel? And I really, if that's you, I really enjoyed being on the panel with you and RJ the other day. Too bad he deleted that stream shortly after it ended, and then he deleted the channel afterwards. But he's back on two new channels, and we're gonna start over with RJ again because we love RJ. And we're gonna help RJ find his way because he's a great guy. He's a really good guy. Yeah, what is the name of the other channel? I can't remember the name of the other channel. Something Kid, right? I can't remember. Something Kid, like 949 or something like that, or something like, I can't remember. But anyway, hope you're having a great day. Like I said, my lady and I went to her neurology appointment early in the morning. And, because my lady has been having some seizures, they're trying to really find out. Her primary care physician referred her to a neurologist, specialist doctor. And we're going to go back and have her head scanned so we can figure out what's going on in there and get the right treatment. And I'm very, very impressed with my lady's care that she's been getting through the Palo Alto Medical Foundation. I'm just this doctor was so nice. All the doctors, they've been nice. This doctor was just really, really nice. I was out in the waiting room. I didn't go into this appointment. Sometimes I'll go into the appointments with my lady. But I waited in the waiting room, and the doctor even, requested that I come in to share, what I've seen. So that way, it can help my lady remember the moments where some of the seizures happened that I was around, and it could help with figuring out what's going on. And I got to go in there, and it was just a wonderful experience. This doctor was very professional. She's been doing it for over 20 years, probably in her mid to late 40s, probably late 40s. Looked good for her age. My lady and I both said, yeah, she looks good for her age. She takes care of herself like we do. And just a pleasant experience. And she prescribed her some medication. And just to update everyone, my lady's continuously, getting the help she needs and the treatment she needs to sort out what's going on mentally and emotionally and physically, right? But most people out here on YouTube don't even want to acknowledge there's something wrong with them, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, or a combination of all the above, right? And until you're ready to own it and say, you know what, I need help. I got issues. I need help. I need to turn this around. Until you can sit there and look at yourself in the mirror and say, damn, I need to suck it up and say, you know what, I'm not in a good place. I need to get help. Until you're able to do that, no one can help you, even if you can be helped, right? You're the master of your own domain, right? You need to participate in your own rescue. No one can help you again unless you're open to the help, even if help is possible, right? 22 in the box, 13 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up and share this out. So today, for episode 474, episode number 474 of Walking with Purpose Live, navigating the modern world with Coach Eli, the Walking with Purpose Live edition, episode number 474, 474. I'll share you out, Coach. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it. We're going to be talking about, should people with mental illness on YouTube be given a free pass? Or should mental illness people on YouTube be given a free pass? In essence, let me pose to you folks the question, and I'll share my thoughts and we can talk about this on this walk with purpose, right? Thank you. Samantha Bree, I'm just curious. I don't know who you're talking about. Jayronn. Are you trying to say Coach J-Rom? You're trying to bypass my block words list, Samantha Bree stock account? Is that what you're talking about? Go ahead and answer ask your question, and I'll tell you what I think. I've already handled this, right? It's going to be right in alignment with my topic here today regarding mentally ill people on YouTube. Should they get a free pass, right? Hey, Willis, how you doing? ODN Ninja, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the show. How's it going, bro? Ninja, you and I should go live on Coach Eli 2 sometime, or you should bring me on your Ninja channel. We should go like back and forth at night. I miss those days streaming with you, bro. You have very good points. We have a lot to talk about, man. So, Samantha Bree, are you going to be more specific? Hey, babe, respectfully, maturely, and professionally is in the house. How you doing, babe? Welcome to the show. Dawn is here. Yeah, babe, I got your link. We'll talk more about the video that's going to be premiered once again for like the 10th time on the suck account, fake clone account of mine, the Cuck Elias Melas account, right? Run by Paul and a few other people to remain nameless. Okay? So, Samantha Bree, are you going to respond to my response of your message there, or are you going to run and hide? So, yeah, like I was saying a second ago, my lady, did I finish mentioning my lady's going to go in and have her head scanned and next month or two when the appointment's available, and then we're going to go from there. And I did mention that, and I was telling people that, hey, look, in order to get the help that you need, you first have to be open to the help and look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I need the help and I'm open to it, right? And you have to be willing to participate in your own rescue, right? You have to be willing to fight your own demons, not let your demons overtake you to the point of where no one else can help you when you know you need help, right? Since I guess Bree's not going to respond because she's trolling anyways. You're not banned here yet, Samantha Bree. But I'll answer your question anyway. I made a statement last night on my live stream, and Coach Eli and I politely parted ways. He went his way, I went mine, and that was that. You want to go check out that show, scrub through and find where that spot was and listen to it, that's up to you. But please don't come back here and try to bypass my spam filter and talk about this anymore or mention his name. I want to be respectful to him and to the other people, and I just want to move on. In the future, we're just going to automatically ban people the moment they try to bypass the spam filter. That's all. It's probably a mentally ill person from the other side. One of the many mentally ill people from the other side that continuously enjoy rebroadcasts of me or talking smack about me. Same people. Same 25, 30 people or so. And they're all mentally ill, in my opinion. Now, before I go further, let me make one thing very clear here, okay? Like I always do. I am not a doctor. I am not a psychologist. I do not have a psychology degree. So I'm not coming at this from that aspect. Again, I am not a doctor. I don't have a PhD. I don't have a psychology degree or anything. I don't. What I'm stating here today, and what I always state, are my opinions that I'm entitled to, based on my personal experiences. And if you don't like it, you can go stick it. And you can go stick it you know where, if you don't like it. If you don't like it, don't watch. Go stick it somewhere else, right? Seriously. I don't mean to be rude. I'm a good dude. I'm a nice guy. Not one of the nice guys that finishes last. I'm a nice guy that's on the front lines. Like a bull. Right? When you mess with the bull, you get the horns. Right? Mess with the bull, you will get the horns. Right? So these are my opinions that I'm entitled to, just like you're entitled to yours. And no matter how crappy your opinions are about me, you're entitled to them. And I can just ignore them. Right? I can just discredit them. That's all. I'm entitled to that. That's all we're entitled to is our opinion. Right? Or our opinions, right? I would just ignore the person if I were you, but I don't know the situation. You're right. You're right. Out of the shadows with Ginger. Evening, folks. Hey, Ginger. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Ginger, you've dealt with a lot of mentally ill people out here on YouTube, I'm assuming, right? No disrespect. What we're talking here today is, should mentally ill people on YouTube get a free pass? I'm going to just wait here because those people just stopped right in front of me. And I'll let them go. Hey, Ginger, says my lady. And the answer is no. Let's read what ODN wrote about it above. Hell no, they shouldn't be given a free pass just because you have a mental illness where you pull your own hair out doesn't mean you can mess with everybody. That's true. You know, it's these mentally ill people that talk the most shit about others, right? And, you know, from what I know, I'm not a doctor again, but from what I know and I've seen, there are different levels of mental illness. Some people have a mild case of it. Some people have a severe case of it, right? Some people have a mediocre case, right? Everyone that has mental illness has a different level of it, right? If a mentally ill person is going to attack me or attack you or attack someone, you have the right to defend yourself. Now, the way I would defend myself against a mentally ill person coming at me, let's say on a public platform like YouTube or in the real world, I would say, hey, man, I don't like what you're doing. I don't like what you're saying. I don't like how you're behaving. But I understand you're going through something. And, I'm just going to let you go. And I would appreciate if you just let me go, right? But see, when people are mentally ill, mentally sick, the more you tell them to not do something, the more they want to do something. It's part of the mental illness, in my opinion, right? See, the more you tell a mentally ill person to stop doing the stupid shit, right? The more they do it. It triggers them. It fuels their fire, right? And so what happens, like when you're a YouTuber like me and you call these people out for the stupid things they do, right? They come back and say, oh, Eli's attacking a mentally ill person or a disabled person, right? This is what people do. It's not just me. I'm just using me as an example. These people out here, that conglomerate through a group of mentally ill people, the way they defend themselves against their stupidity is by saying, oh, you're attacking a mentally ill person. You're attacking the disabled person. No, I'm not attacking anyone. I'm just stating that, you're doing something stupid that you shouldn't be doing. And it doesn't matter whether you're mentally ill or not. You're a person. You do something stupid, I'm going to call you out on it. I'll use it as an example. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm sick and tired of people playing the victim card. I'm sick and tired of people using their mental illness as a crutch or disabilities as a crutch. I know many disabled people, and we're very good friends, and I respect these people. I don't respect them because they're disabled. I respect them because they're good people. They just happen to be disabled, right? But if people are going to use their mental illness or disabilities as a crutch, right? In essence, they're playing the role of the victim, right? And when it comes to the V card, that's bullshit. Ginger says, coming on YouTube, everyone agrees to follow terms of the service. So mentally ill agree to terms, then violate them and use their conditions as held. Yep. Yeah, you're right, Ginger. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right on that. Right? I want to make a few comments here, and we'll keep talking about this. That the people that continue to rebroadcast me, that whole entire group of people, I think they have some form of mental illness. Because, and again, it's not affecting me. I'm just talking about it because it's a fascinating thing. It's just become very fascinating at this point, right? But to those that have followed the story for a long time, here's the interesting thing. And again, I don't want to get too far into it, and I'm just using this as an example. The guy that got removed from this platform, Jamie, Mr. Lycan Legion, whatever you call him, right? He has not rebroadcast me or talked about me for a while. He did one rebroadcast, and that was it, right? He hasn't been coming at me at all. He realizes that the Coach Eli drama, beef, whatever you want to call it, is in the past. It was over years ago, right? So I'm not blaming him, but a subgroup of his people are trying to continue to keep this alive for whatever reason, right? For whatever reason, right? They're trying to keep this alive, and I find it rather comical. Because it's all about regurgitating the same stuff over and over and over and over again. I mentioned earlier there's this Coach Eli, Elias Melas channel, right? That's run by a guy named Paul. But he has help from other people that will remain nameless. Okay? And they've re-uploaded certain live streams right here that I've done here on Coach Eli too, with my lady in the past, right? And tomorrow they have scheduled a live stream. They've re-uploaded this one several times. You know, now they're using my lady's name. When Dawn met Dion, right? Right? When Dawn met Dion, right? They're trying to play it off like my lady is into Dion more than me and all this and that, right? And we all know that's a bunch of crap. It's stupid, right? It doesn't trigger my lady, it doesn't trigger me. And no one else cares about that particular video they're going to re-upload or you know, do a premiere on and talk about it in the chat. No one knows about it or cares about it besides it's the same 20 or 30 people that viewed that same video almost a year ago that was re-uploaded several times as premiere videos to have a chat to incite donations, right? It's really fucking pathetic, it is. Whoever's involved in continuously re-uploading that and continuing the same thing, that's insanity, it is. It's just sad. It's sad. It's sad to see what mentally ill people will do. You know, and I'm not trying to be mean. I really want to help all these people. I really wish these people would take a good hard look in the mirror, right? And say, this is stupid and I need to get help. I have never met Dion. No, you haven't, babe. You haven't. All right? But, babe, let me ask you this. You know, how many times have they re-uploaded that video as a premiere video? So that way, the same 20 or 30 mentally ill, low-life, trashy, scumbag, degenerate people talk smack about us in the chat and potentially get supposedly the person that owns that channel, Paul. There are other people involved in that channel, right? We're not going to name them. Please do not name them. We don't want to talk about them. We don't want to give them notoriety, right? But that's what it boils down to, right? And quite frankly, I don't care if people want to critique every one of my videos, right? Critique every one of my videos, but do it the right way. Take small excerpts, you know, couple minute clip, couple minutes worth of clips, and do it that way. Don't rebroadcast the whole stream, and don't keep re-uploading old content. Again, do what you're going to do, but how beneficial is that? I mean, look, here's the thing. And I first of all, I really want to thank everyone that has started to support this channel here and my network of channels. We're going to ask you to subscribe to Coach Eli, Elias, Melas, too. Links below in the description, because my lady and I are going to put out pre-recorded content and shorts on there as well. But all the live streams will be here. But my lady and I both really appreciate the support that we've been getting here lately. We've got 36 people here watching this live right now. Right? And I don't really care. I'm not trying to compare, but I bet we have more people here legitimately than the simulcast does. What that's telling me is we're finally rising above this. We're finally moving forward, and we truly want to thank you for that. We really want to thank you all for that. Hey, Aussie Outlaw Alternate, how you doing? Okay, so they're trying to gaslight you guys. You know, ODN, I really, to be honest with you, I really don't like the word gaslighting. I don't, because here's the thing, dude. You know, I'll mention this one more time for example purposes. Coach J-Ron was trying to say I was gaslighting him. I never gaslit him at all. I was very nice to him, right? I don't think they're even trying to gaslight us. I think what they're trying to do, I think there's an extreme amount of jealousy amongst this group of people that continue to do rebroadcasts. You know, the creators and the people that that are in the chat, right? that whole group that still likes to rebroadcast, right? And talking about me. There's an extreme amount of jealousy for whatever reason, right? Maybe it's where my lady and I live. Maybe it's because we have a great relationship and we're sharing it online and it's growing. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. Like I can only assume that, right? But besides that, it doesn't make any sense for this same group of people, this same group of 20 or 30 people, and you know, it's not just me that's been talking about this. Many other creators, the Mad Shangy and many others have talked about this. It's like, wow, Shangy did some shows called Eli Obsessed People in the past, right? And again, I don't care that they do it. It's just, it's fascinating to me. It's fascinating to me that they've kept it up, and I don't understand. I mean, even if I wanted to keep going at one person like this for years, continuously, I don't have the time or energy to do it. How do these people find the time or energy to do it? I don't get it. There's always a motivational driving force to everything. You know what I'm saying? There's always a motivational driving force to everything. $71 on the rebroadcast, getting botted. Okay. Unless Jamie brought his Legion there, then that's what would make it 71. So if Jamie's getting involved again, then he's getting scared that I'm about to surpass him, right? And I don't even care about that, right? It's not even about that, right? We're going to continue to grow here with positive, like-minded people, right? And this group of a few, mentally ill people are going to continue trying to stop us from accomplishing what we want. Like, it's surreal how much they focus on me and us and my late. Like, they focus all their energy on me. Seriously. Some people have made their entire channels on me, like the Coach Eli channel. Right? This is beyond entertainment. This is beyond what it appears to be. This is like an obsession. This is like a group of people that just don't feel my lady and I deserve to be successful out here. And because they're seeing us rise above it all and do all the right things, upgrade our studio, right? We're starting to reconnect with great people, and we're starting to grow again and gain some traction. They don't like that. They don't like it because they want to be in this position, and they could be in the same position if they just focused on creating better content, right? Aussie, I would appreciate if you let me talk about what I want to talk about. Please do not tell me back on topic. I'm not trying to be rude. I have respect. But please, let me run the channel the way I want to run it. I appreciate it. No disrespect, brother. Seriously. Because that's what other people have done here. And listen, no one's forcing anyone to be here. Right? You want to be here, you can be here. Right? But in my house, I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. Same with my lady. We're going to talk about what we want to talk about. We don't come and tell you how to run your house, so please, don't tell us to run ours. Either you support or you don't. I'm sorry if it offends you, Aussie. I'm just being honest with you. I get what you're saying, right? But please, don't come in here and try to knock down another man, because that's not cool, bro. I wouldn't do that to you. Forgive me if I'm coming out a little strong, but come on, dude. That's not cool. This is easy content for people to make commentary on. Others that lack actual talent and creativity always takes the easy route. So more specifically, what do you mean by that, Ginger? You're saying that the way that I'm presenting this is not in a hateful way, it's in an educational way. Is that what you're saying, Ginger? Please clear it up because I want people to understand. I think that's what you meant. Please let me know if that's what you meant. If not, please correct me. No. Okay. Aussie, I'm going to ask you again. You're now starting to attack me, and I don't like it. So please, do not backtrack and go back the ways as it happened last time. I've enjoyed your comments, and I've enjoyed having you here, Aussie. But please, don't come in here and try to one-up me on my own show, on my own channel. Right? I'm not trying to be mean. I have love for you, and you're a good dude. But please, come on, dude. There's no need to try to flex, bro. I'm not trying to flex on you. I'm trying to be a brother from another mother. That's all. Yeah. And these people that I'm talking about are mentally ill people. It's part of the topic, Aussie. It is. What I meant was people who restream others and do commentary on who they restream lack creativity. Right, and all I'm doing is saying, hey, look, we're talking about mentally ill people on YouTube. Should they get a free pass? Right? Right? Should they just be allowed to attack other people and do stupid things? Or should we call them out and treat them as we would treat people that aren't mentally ill? And my whole point is we treat everyone the same. You know, if somebody murders somebody, whether they're mentally ill or not, it's still murder, right? Now, of course, they're going to plea insanity or mental illness and stuff. Okay? But they shouldn't get a free pass. They should still be punished. Again, some of the people he is referring to, like the millennial, have been diagnosed with mental illness. I'm just saying. Oh, I don't think he's been diagnosed, ODN. I'm just saying, here's the thing. For these people to continue to watch my every move, talk about me and my girlfriend every day, right? Right? And have multiple people rebroadcast us and do all that. It's a sickness. They feel like they just can't let me go. Like it's an obsession. It's a stalkerish obsession, right? And I don't care. Like, you know, I've let it go, but it's part of my content. It's part of what I want to discuss in today's topic regarding mental illness. Because no one that's not mentally ill would keep this going for as long as it's going, right? And again, I'm not criticizing mentally ill people. I just want them to get the help. They should get the help. My lady has had minor mental illness. She's admitted it, and she's gotten help for it and treatment for it. And she's not ashamed of it, right? So here's the thing. You know, my lady's come out here and talked about this, and she's okay for me to talk about this, right? My own lady has gotten treatment for mental illness. It stems back to her days of abandonment issues, right? And she's gotten the treatment and the medication and the therapy. And I'm proud of her for it. So we're not just sitting here talking out of our rear ends. We're also talking from experience. So Eli, then can use your platform to stop. What are you talking about? Can use your platform to stop. What are you talking about? Dude, there's nothing you can do, and there's nothing really to do, right? This is not affecting me in any way, shape, or form. I used to let it affect me. Right now, it's become part of a fascinating topic because it's erratic behavior that is just, it's just unlike anything I've ever seen, and many of these people out here have ever seen. It's just, it's almost kind of like, okay, you know, is it going to go on another year or 2 or 5 or 10? Are we going to be in our 70s still doing this? And these people will still have an obsession with me? I'm just wondering, you know? That's all. It's just more of a comical thing, but it's a serious thing too for the people that have mental illness, because it's going to not only affect them in this way, it'll affect them in every aspect of their life until they get it under control, right? I'm going to pull off to the side and wait for these people to come back. Weird World, I'm about to remove you. You said you help people, then listen to both sides of the story. What do you mean listen to both sides of the story? Why don't you be more clear? Because maybe you're mentally ill too. Your wish is my command. Have a nice day. You just basically displayed severe mental illness with your reaction and your behavior, sir. You're saying, if you're going to help people, then look at both sides. So you're trolling from the other side here. And I say, Mel, maybe I should remove you if that's how you're going to come at me. And then you tell me, remove me. I don't give a fuck. That's what you said. IDGAF, right? How mature is that, sir? You're displaying severe mental illness with your behavior and your reaction, sir. I mean, honestly, folks, you tell me, do you think that was a great mentally stable reaction, or was that an overreaction of someone that's probably struggling with mental illness in some capacity? Right? You tell me. Weird World is Tammy's pet. Oh, we'll talk about Tammy on the way back. We're going to talk about Tammy Willis, but we're going to do it respectfully. I'm not attacking Tammy or anyone, but I'm going to share some thoughts about this because, I've really gotten to know you, Will, from the Willis channel, and you, Dana, from the Adventure AZ channel. And you people are wonderful. The way you handle this maturely. You don't overreact or react. You just respond maturely. But these people keep overreacting, right? So who are you going to believe is the problem maker? The person that responds maturely or the one that overreacts? Right? Now, I'm not overreacting. Now, this is my passion. When I talk with conviction and passion and perseverance. And that's how I talk. Hi, Dana. How you doing? The stream is going great, sir. Thank you, Whoosh Whoosh. It worked during World War II, says Aussie. Aussie, listen, I'm sorry if I was rough on you a little earlier, but come on, dude. I have love for you, dude. Let me do my thing. I would appreciate it. Let me do my thing, dude, please. I know what I'm doing. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Sorry if I upset you. How you doing, Dana? Welcome to the show. Great to see you here. And see, another thing I'll keep saying too before I move on past the rebroadcasting, you know, from these people that just can't stop. They can't leave their stream up. They have to delete it once the stream is over, because if not, YouTube's going to remove them for using reused content, because my content's been flagged in YouTube's system as many people reusing it. So like these people can't even keep a live stream replay up. So what's the point of doing all that? Is it just to take my live viewers away? And so you can have a chance to make donations? That's no problem. Cool, good for you. Go for it. Because if you haven't noticed, and I'm just saying this to show you folks how hard my lady and I have been working. And because these people can't keep a replay up based on what I said, look at the views on our last few videos here. 700, 500, 500. The views have gone up, especially on the replay. And guess who's also coming here? People from your side, because you can't keep the replay up. And people can't make a live stream, so what's the point? What is the point? That's all I'm saying. It's like, whoa. You know what I mean? Now, Dana, thank you for being here. I don't know you that well, but from what I know, I have a lot of respect for you. And no, I'm not just saying that because I'm trying to leverage you or Will. These other people are going to say, oh, Eli's hate bonding with Dana and Will, or Eli's trying to leverage them for clicks and views. No. Will we get views and clicks? Yes, we both will, right? But we're YouTubers, but at the same time, I actually do care about you, and I believe in you. And I believe in you because of the way you behave. Your behavior is wonderful, in the opinion of my lady and I. I got a meeting in 30 minutes, but I can stay until then. Okay, I'll get to the point. Thank you, says Dana. Ginger says, I think sometimes your passionate responses sometimes can come off as aggressive to some folks, Eli. Different people interpret things differently. Well, and you know what? I understand that, Ginger. I respect that. I respect you saying that. So let me clear it up. My style is very similar to Tony Robbins' style. Tony Robbins is a loud and proud guy, and I didn't like him at first, 30 plus years ago when I first heard of him. For the same reasons why most people probably think I'm coming off abrasive with my passionate voice. But no, the truth of the matter is, I have the same type of charisma and character as Tony Robbins. I'm loud and proud, and I like to get right up front there and help people. I like to get down to business. I don't like to be boring, and I don't like to waste time. I'm extremely, extremely passionate. That's where my heart is at. I'm sorry, Ginger, or anyone else, if it comes off as harsh or abrasive, but this is me showing the most love I possibly can, constantly. Willis, this is a great chat room too, Eli. Good people here. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Aussie Outlaw, who? Baskin Robbins says Aussie Outlaw. Alternate, not sure what that means. Dana says from Adventures AZ channel, or Adventure AZ. Back when I was drinking, I would go off the rails, but I was drunk. Sober me is pretty calm. You know what the funny thing is, Dana? These people that are coming at you, they drink more than all of us ever have, right? So they used to call my lady a drunk, right? My lady's a recovering alcoholic too. She's admitted it, right? You're a recovering alcoholic. You've admitted it, right? And both you and my lady, when you're not drinking, you're calm, right? And when anyone has a drink, or two or three, anyone can be rowdy, right? You know, the thing I just can't stand about people is they come out here and they trash talk people that drink, right? And do stupid things while they're drunk, but then when they get drunk and do stupid things, they expect a free pass, right? And no, you don't get a free pass. No way. I know who's restreaming me, dude. It doesn't matter. I don't need to know. I don't need to know. Yeah. Yeah, you know, she's trying to get my attention, and honestly, let her do her own thing. And she works with the Legion too, so it's not a big deal, dude. But anyway, I will say one thing about that woman. My story really fascinates her. For some reason, my story really fascinates her, where she pays attention to it religiously. So, hey, that's as far as I'll go with it. I don't know why. I don't know why my story is so fascinating to her and some other people that follow her when she does it on her channel, but whatever, you know? It is what it is. I'm not worried about it. Trying to get your attention, is this a form of flirting? No, whoosh, whoosh. Please don't say things like that. I'm not here to talk in that way. And that's something that would probably offend my lady too. And you know, it's like, I think, you know, some of these people just want to get a reaction from us as far as part of their content, right? And quite frankly, they're gonna do and say whatever they want to say. We all know the truth. I just would rather give them the least amount of content to talk about as possible, right? They're gonna talk regardless, but you know, the more we say or assume, they're gonna, oh, Eli said this, or whoosh whoosh said this, or Don said this, right? They're like, okay, do you want to know how many steps I took today? Do you want to know how many dumps I've taken this week? Do you want to know how many glasses of water I've had this week? Like how detailed would you like to get into my life? Would you like to know how many times my lady and I have been intimate this week? What else would you like to know? Right? I don't know, maybe, you know what it could be? It could be that maybe Don and I are just interesting people in general to them as well. And listen, we're very humble. We appreciate you folks. We're not here coming out saying we're all that. But if anything, these people's obsession of Don and I and coming at us and doing the rebroadcast and all that is basically putting us at celebrity status, and we don't deserve that. I'm not saying we'll never deserve that. We haven't earned that at this point, right? But for some reason, in these people's eyes on the other side, we're celebrities. Not even celebrities get this kind of attention in Hollywood, but we do. From the TMZ of YouTube, right? It's easy content, Dana. They don't have to come up with a topic or anything. Right, all they do is run StreamYard, open up a Chrome tab, and hit the audio button so the audio goes through, and they sit there. Oh, Eli said this today. Oh, Eli and Lady Baby are fighting behind the scenes. No, we're not. Oh, Eli and Lady Baby had an argument, which is why he didn't walk yesterday. We went out of town for a little bit. We went out to lunch. We hung out with our friends. I mean, God, man. I mean, listen, I'm not offended. I'm like, I think this is funny. I think at this point, it has just gotten to the point of comedy gold on my part. Like, I'm laughing at them. Like you guys may have laughed at me all these years, but now I'm laughing at you because it's like, wow, I'm that important. My lady and I are that important. And that's great. Easy money, baby. Odian says, yes, you are. Tell me how many times you and your lady have been intimate this week. I would like to know your guys' favorite position. ODN, we'll talk with you behind the scenes, all right, brother? I love you, dude. Like a bro, dude. ODN, dude. I miss streaming with you, man. ODN, here's the thing. I know we crack jokes and stuff, but you actually are very politically sound, and you have great opinions on many life's principles, personally and professionally, business and personal stuff. Like you have a lot of great knowledge, dude. And those are the kind of shows I want to run with you. Yeah, we can crack some jokes every now and then. It's all good, right? But yeah, man, I miss those days. They love you, Eli, to restream you. Of course they do. Eli, you're blessed to have your own paparazzi. I guess so, Ginger. You know, like, it is what it is. Like, honestly, Ginger, I just want to work with we just want to work with good people like you and ODN and Tiffany and RJ and, you know, Dana and Will, and, you know, there are many, many great creators here on this platform. That thread about me on Kiwi Farms discussed the absolute minutiae of my life. Minutiae of my life. If I wash dishes while streaming, they discussed my technique. It was insane. Yeah, that's really sad. You know, let me share this with you and ODN and everyone else. I'll get back to the rest of the chat after I'm done talking about this. I know Dana has to go in about 15 minutes. So I want to talk about, you know, living on the bright side with Tammy. And Tammy, I'm going to do this respectfully because it's just for example purposes, right? Just because this is something happening within this community of YouTube that we've all been a part of through the people we know and have met through this community, regardless of how we met, doesn't mean it doesn't happen elsewhere. This happens everywhere. So this example can apply to you and your YouTube community, right? Or even in the real world, right? But here's the thing. Here's why I don't believe you, Tammy. And I believe Dana. I believe Dana over you because of the way she handles things better than you. She's not going out all over social media trying to blast you. Maybe she's defending herself against what you've put out there, right? At the same time, Dana's come out posting, hey, you know what? I apologize to all these people, you know, for the mistakes I made that don't even involve them. Here's the thing, the mistakes that Dana may have made, I don't even know, Dana, even if you made those mistakes, they don't involve these other people, you know? How you doing, brother? Yeah, sounds good, man. Take it easy. It's my friend Ramon on the trail. See, man, you get to know all these people on the trail once you do this for a while, you know? That's the second person that I've seen today. I love seeing the regulars, man, because, you know, we've all lived here all our life, and, you know, we love where we live, right? And that's another thing, these people, like, they can't stand the fact that I live in a decent area, that my family, you know, immigrated here from Greece 50 years ago, and we built a life here. I mean, is it fair to hold that against me because maybe that's what they want? I don't know. I don't get it. There are a lot of jealous people on the damn internet. It's surreal, right? Respect to Ramon. Hashtag Team Dana, says Willis. So Dana's tried to make amends with people, right? She's taken the high road with Tammy and other people that used to be a part of this channel. I don't want to mention them out of respect, but you know who we're talking about if you've been here, right? So Dana's tried to apologize to these people when she owes them no apology. You don't owe them shit, Dana. You don't owe these people anything because they're not your family. They're not friends in real life. They're people on YouTube that are criticizing things you may have done in the past that don't involve them, right? There's no need to apologize for that, but you took the high road and said, you know what? Please forgive me for my sins. Even though you don't know me, I want to take the high road, and I really would like a chance to be your friend. I'm really sorry for what I did, and I'd like a chance to repent and become a better person. Right? I see that. I see that in her. I saw that also in my girlfriend when I met her. She was going through a lot of things, but I wanted to give her a chance because she's a beautiful person inside and out, and has the biggest heart and soul. And I believe Dana's the same way. That's what I look for in people. I don't look for perfection. Nobody's perfect. We've all made mistakes. Including the people that are coming at Dana and attacking her for her mistakes. They made mistakes. Probably bigger mistakes than her. Right? Now that's passion right there. See, you know these people are mentally sick when you genuinely try to apologize to them, even though you owe them no apology for something that doesn't even involve them. But because it's YouTube and they have no other content, right? They got to use you as their content to feel relevant, right? You tell me if I'm wrong about that. You tell me, am I wrong about that or what? I'm feeling the fire again today. See, Dana, let me tell you. I'm being real with you. I'm not kissing your ass, and I'm not saying things just to say things. This is how I honestly feel. If I felt differently about you, I would say it. This is how I honestly feel. So no, I don't play any favorites. I just speak the truth. I speak the damn truth. Well, they're getting botted over there, dude. And if they're not getting botted, it's Jamie bringing all his people over there because he's probably bored. Jamie never wants me to surpass him on YouTube and be more successful than him. That's what it all boils down to. That's the truth of the matter. So now they're coming back to the Coach Eli thing to try to stop the growth because they're seeing us starting to grow 30, 40 people. Soon we'll have 50, 60 in the box. I'm going to do a stream tonight. They're going to rebroadcast me. I want everyone to know I'm going to do a stream tonight. And let's get 50, 60 in the box. Let's keep growing this thing. Then the more and more we keep growing it with positivity, we're going to overtake all negativity. That's the way it works, right? Ginger says, out of the shadows what Ginger says, Dana, you have tried to make amends and working on yourself. Growth is being made. You are making progress, and that's a beautiful thing. Yes, she is. Absolutely, she is. Absolutely, she is. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Is she's making progress, and she's accepted responsibility for whatever she may have done, and she wants to become a better person. I've been there before. My lady's been there. We've all been there. What's the fucking problem with that? Right? What's the problem with that? Adventure AZ Dana says, I experienced a mental breakdown and they attacked me for it. They are far more sick in the soul than I ever was. Of course they are, Dana. And this is what I'm trying to tell people. Do you think it bothers me that the other side may have 100 people? Whether they're real people, right? Those are 100 mentally ill people there, right? Right? And they're all going to try to say, no, Eli's mentally ill. But what do mentally ill people say when someone that's not mentally ill says they're mentally ill? They say, we're mentally ill, right? Right? I expect the mentally ill people to flip it on me and say I'm mentally ill because they're mentally ill, right? And mentally ill people are the biggest projectors on the planet because they're sick. And they're letting their mental illness and sickness overcome their better judgment instead of getting the right help and leveling it out to be normal, right? That's the bottom line. That's the truth of the matter, right? We've got 22 people here, and I'm satisfied with that because we've got 22 great people here. And who knows, maybe some of the people that are here may have some mental illness. Maybe we all have it in some capacity, but at least on this end, we're handling our issues respectfully and maturely. Yeah, they're gaslighting you. You see, I really don't like the gaslighting word, because people have said, oh, I gaslight them. No, I speak the truth, and I don't attack people. I just defend myself and other good people, right? From BS, right? But yes, they are gaslighting you, completely gaslighting you, because, and they do it on purpose, Dana. You know why? Because they want to make content off of you because they have no content. That's the bottom line. That's all it boils down to. It shows tremendous strength for people to overcome addiction and depression, and only weak individuals would attack people who fight addiction. Well, all those people on the other side are mentally ill. They're fighting some kind of addiction or mental illness or depression or anxiety, right? And instead of getting the help, they conglomerate with other people that are in the same place, and they become worse off together, right? Instead of coming to a better place and hanging around with better people that can help you get back on track, right? That's all it boils down to, right? And then you have a couple of creators that are just leveraging the mentally ill for money and traction, right? Because no one in their right mind would sit there and watch a rebroadcast of some dude in the Bay Area just running some life coaching videos, right? No one in their right mind would watch this on a rebroadcast. They would watch it here or watch something else, right? I keep it 100, folks. I keep it real. That's it. I'm sitting outside of the AA meeting right now. I'm definitely getting the help I need. That's good. Tammy gets no views unless she's talking about me. And they get no views unless they're talking about me, right? These people that have been rebroadcasting me get their most views when they talk about me, right? And they're going to say, well, you talk about us. No, I only talk about you because you've been talking about me every goddamn day for the last 3-4 years. If you didn't talk about me every day or rebroadcast me on some channel every day, you'd get nothing out of my mouth. Right? Great topic today. Great topic. Mentally ill people on YouTube should not get a free pass. They should not. No way. Disabled people should not get a free pass. Look, if you're disabled, I feel for you, right? But that doesn't mean you get a free pass to attack me and try to kick me down. Same thing if you're mentally ill. If you have emotional issues, I don't care. You don't treat people that way. You treat people the way you want to be treated, right? And if your mental illness is that bad to the point of where you can't handle yourself, stay offline until you get the help to the point of where you can. Get the help you need. That's all I'm preaching here. Get the damn help you need. People fail to understand that when people are in the midst of an addiction, they are numbing pain. So when someone becomes sober, they are bombarded by feelings and emotions they push down for years. And that's exactly what every one of those people on the other side is feeling. Every one of them. All of you folks over there are balling up pain, right? Maybe you're unhappy where you live, who you're dating, who you're married to. Maybe you don't like your job, right? And you see someone like me and my lady and my family, and we live a decent life here, and you're jealous of it, and you just want to knock it down because you wish you could have it. I'm not trying to rub it in your face. I'm speaking the facts. That's what happens. That's what Ginger's saying, right? That's what I feel you're saying in different words. They're dealing with the pain in different ways, right? And in the case of these people, they're dealing with their pain by trying to knock me down a few pegs. Go screw yourselves. You can't knock me down. No way. Only I can knock myself down. White tea can be an addiction for some. Well, the addiction with these people that are mentally ill, Ginger, is that they can conglomerate with other mentally ill people out here and get together and gang attack other sane people like us, right? That's all they do. You see it happening all over YouTube. Unfortunately, what can be done about it? Practically nothing. The thing is, at one point or another, these mentally ill people, whether they're content creators or consumers or whatever, they get removed from the platform at some point because they can't control themselves. They always have to have the last word. They always have to one-up things to try to knock someone else down to get attention, right? And at the end of the day, what they put out will always come back, right? I took an overdose in 2016. Sorry to hear that, Adventure AZ. These people have NPD. They are incapable of admitting they have a problem. It's everyone else's fault. Right. 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 That's right. Will says Susie is asking for donations on the restream. Well, that's okay. You know, it's not a big deal, Will. I don't really care. Right? I don't really care. People show their true colors, right? By their actions, right? People show their true colors by their actions, right? And at the end of the day, okay, at the end of the day, the people that continue to take advantage of others to get ahead in unethical ways, they'll have their day, right? Right? They'll have their day, right? Like I said, you know, we're continuing to grow here. And we've been getting some really good turnouts on the last several shows. And I feel good that the turnouts will continue to happen. And at some point, we're going to continue growing to the point of where, you know, it's not gonna even be feasible for them to do what they're doing. See, right now what they're trying to do is display dominance. That we get more people here, and you know, blah blah blah, and you know, it's only the numbers are going to speak for themselves. Okay. And my prediction, I've made predictions in the past. My predictions within 2 to 4 weeks, our numbers will be better than theirs, maybe even double theirs. Right? And then what are they going to do to try to make it look different? They're going to bot themselves and buy subs and do all that. That doesn't matter. What matters is who's actively here supporting, you know, the channel, whether it be monetarily or being a moderator or being a contributor on the panel or whatever, right? That's all that matters, right? Everyone's rock bottom is different, Dana says Ginger. Okay, y'all, gotta get inside the meeting. Take care and tell D I said hello. Oh, Dawn. If you're talking about Dawn, Dawn is my lady. She used to go by D out here before we put her name out publicly. Thank you for being here, Dana, from the Adventures AZ channel. the only people or the only person that can stop you from being successful is yourself, right? You got to keep pushing forward, keep moving forward, right? No matter who tries to get in your way, right? And I did this show today on mentally ill people here on YouTube because, to be honest with you, they've been the biggest, they've been the biggest thorn in my side because I initially didn't know how to handle these types of people, right? You have to first learn to identify these types of people and then just learn to ignore them, right? And some of them, no matter what you do, no matter how much you ignore them, they continue to antagonize you because they want you to respond. They want you to talk about them. And quite frankly, for me, it got to the point of where it didn't matter whether I talked about them or not. They kept doing the same thing. It didn't matter. So why not talk about them and use them for content, right? Right? Why not, right? What's wrong with that? They're the perfect example of what not to do, what not to be, right? I'm hearing like they had all these women come on a panel and say I'm ugly. Okay, that's great. You think I'm ugly? That's great. How mature is that, right? And how many of you that called me ugly ever come out here and show your face and show us what you look like? Seriously, right? You don't have to. I don't care. I'm not such a petty and hurt and jealous person to the point of where I'm going to try so hard to knock someone down that takes care of themselves, has passion for what they do, and wants to just help people, right? But that's how petty it is. It's so freaking petty. Like, you got these women that, I guess, and I heard about this through the grapevine. There was some stream. I don't think it's even available anymore. I just heard about it. Can't even remember who told me about it. These women got on a panel and called me ugly. I'm like, that's great. You think I'm ugly? Maybe I'm not your type, but what do you look like? Right? And I don't care, like I said, but what do you look like? And if you're going to shame someone for their looks, then you better be the best damn looking person on the planet. Right? Seriously. We'll tackle things head on. That's how we're going to do it from here on out. I've said, you know what? We're going to tackle things head on. Right? And by the way, last night, something happened that most people thought would never happen. Tiffany has been hanging around here, and we moderated her main channel, and she said she had a good time. And I believe you, Tiffany. I want to believe you, and I do believe you. I hope that you were genuine about last night, because that's how you came off. And I really do think, Tiffany, that you do have a lot to offer this world, more than, more than what these people could ever understand that used to hang out with, right? We have so many people here. Even how many people we have? We have 22 people here. The 22 people that are here right now. Even if we just take 5 of us, if we take 5 of us that are here, in my opinion, your value to me, 5 of the people that are here, that value means more to me than 100 people on the other side. You know why? Because I would rather have 5, 4, 3, or 2 really good people working with me on my team, on our team together, than having 100 people that have lost their freaking marbles. Well, there's somebody coming on the same side that I'm on, so I'm going to just move off to the side here. So, in America, we run and walk on the right. This person is sitting here. I'm walking on the right, and this person is literally on the left side coming at me, right? And I pulled up to the side. They still passed me on the left. I'm like, I don't get that. I don't understand. Now, if you're riding a bike, it's like driving a car. We drive and bike on the right. We pass on the left, right? I don't know. Some people are just weird, right? Dana says, I've never had big streams. It's usually pretty intimate. Well, that's going to change, Dana. We're gonna make you YouTube famous for the right reasons. Hey, Dana, listen, I'm serious here. I'd like to help you. I know you've only agreed to one show. I think there's a lot more we can do. And I know people were coming at you in your comments section, so you're like, okay, I'm just doing one show. I get it. But who knows what it could lead to? I'm open to whatever. I don't see. I'm the kind of person. I don't just want to, work with somebody one time, and then be okay. That's it. Peace out. Good luck to you, right? Now, in some cases, it may end up being that way because maybe it wasn't meant to be with that creator for more than just one piece of content. But I think we have something here, Dana, that needs to be constantly addressed and constantly supported. We need to give both men and women the emotional support that they're not getting, especially men. They're not getting emotional support. Women will get it from women usually, right? Now, I still think women need more emotional support than they're getting, but men are getting none, zero, zilch, zip, right? %, Eli. What 100% to what, bro? Be more specific, ODN. Thank you. 100% on what? The emotional support thing? Because it's not happening, right? Listen, I'm not even trying to criticize Jamie that's been removed from this platform. But he's emotionally closed off. He needs emotional support, right? A big chunk of the reason why he's the way he is because he doesn't have emotional support. Right? Look at MJ Bodie. You've got MJ Bodie going to Jamie for emotional support, who's emotionally lost. And then MJ wonders why he keeps spiraling the other way. When MJ's actually a really good guy. MJ, all you got to do is realize what's really going on, bro. And get the right help with the right people. I'm not saying Jamie's a bad guy. He's just not the guy that's going to be able to help you with emotional shit because he has issues with it himself. It's the truth of the matter. I'm not even trying to attack anyone. It's the truth of the matter. It's the truth of the matter. Support and loyalty is key. That's why I like AA. There's so much support. Right. That's not happening. So what you're saying, ODN, is the emotional support, especially for men, is not happening, right? That's a big problem, right? And that's why men are being suppressed, right? And that's why men will hold it in because if they don't, they feel like they're less masculine, right? And then what happens? The moment something happens, they end up blowing up, right? Why do you think men end up abusing women and stuff? It's because they've been closed off emotionally, and when times get tough, they lose their emotional shit because they didn't learn how to handle it at a younger age, right? And a lot of that has to do with the way they were raised by their parents, right? And that's why I do what I do. I want to help people that have struggled with emotional issues get their emotional shit together so you can have the life you want. Right? The emotional support stuff, right. Support and loyalty is key. You want to know, Will, I'll say this. A lot of people out here on YouTube years ago were talking about loyalty, right? And you should have loyalty to people like creators and other people and stuff, right? Honestly, dude, my opinion is I don't really think loyalty exists. The only people that I will ever be loyal to completely, my girlfriend and my family and my close friends. Besides that, hey, there's no such thing as loyalty on YouTube. Now, Is there such thing as support and people supporting you when possible? Sure. Oh, I'm always running slow to talk. Have a good one, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Uh-huh. My buddy Ramon already came back from the other side of the trail. He goes pretty fast. I go a little slower so I can talk with you folks. There's no real loyalty on the internet. You're right. You're right. But there are people like Jamie and another creator we used to follow called JB Gunner. They demand loyalty, right? Jamie and JB Gunner have always demanded loyalty, right? And that's part of the problem of these guys now. JB's done his own thing. He's figured things out. I think JB's gotten better, but as far as Jamie goes, he still demands loyalty, right? And if you're not loyal to him, then it's like you're worthless, right? I don't look at people like that. I know people have their own lives, and I know people that even support the channels my lady and I run out here. They're gonna come and go when they wish. They're gonna be here when they can and want to be here, and when they can't be here, so be it. Rosie Wren, the queen of YouTube, now forever and always, with the $1.99 super sticker, my inspiration. So Rosie, I gotta reach out to you on Facebook and set up this interview with you. I'm thinking maybe we can possibly even do an interview tomorrow morning if you want. I'll reach out to you tonight and see if you're around. Thank you for your $1.99 super chat. Super chat. Kid Wonders Gaming and live stream. Welcome to members only live chat. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Appreciate it. We will be doing some members only chats at some point soon. Now, I will make it very clear, when I do start doing members-only chats, when I do start doing members-only live chats, the rebroadcast will be subject to copyright. When I do public streams, they're not. But if you rebroadcast my streams when I'm doing members-only chats, you're taking money out of my pocket. I will report you to YouTube. I'm just fair warning. Rebroadcast the public streams all you want. But if you rebroadcast any members-only content, including members-only chat, public live streams, you'll be subject to copyright. Would 12 p.m. be okay with you tomorrow? Is that 12 Pacific or 12 Eastern? Because if it's 12 Pacific, my lady has a physical therapy appointment at 3 tomorrow. If it's 12 Pacific or 12 Eastern, I can make it. Rosie, what time zone are you in again? I can't remember. Are you in Arizona? I can't remember where you're at. Kid Wonders Gaming and Livestream with a $2 super chat. I like this channel. Thank you so much, dude. I'll get you moderated behind the scenes. I know you have your other channel, but this is your main channel. I'm gonna connect with you behind the scenes, bro, and I'll get you moderated. Okay? Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it, man. And I want to get on some live streams with you. Are you on Facebook? God, Rosie Wren with the $1.99 again, Texas time. So that's Central time, right? So Rosie, right now, we've been on for like an hour and a half almost, an hour, 29 minutes. And we started at, when did we start? At 4 o'clock? 5:30? Is it like 7:30? What time is it in your area? Is it like 7:30? You're Central, right? Aussie Outlaw, I don't want to talk about that. I don't even think that's you. Yeah, Aussie Outlaw, is that even you, dude? Because honestly, I don't think you would say something like that. Okay, Rosie, so you're Central Time, so that's gonna be 10 a.m. our time. Yeah, let's do that, Rosie. Let's do tomorrow. Rosie, I will connect with you on Facebook tonight through Messenger. Um, I think we're still connected out there. I gotta see. If not, we'll get connected on Facebook, and then you can send me the StreamYard tomorrow, and I'll meet you on your StreamYard like a few minutes before we go live at 12 Central, 1 Eastern, 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 noon Central, 10 a.m. Pacific. Just know people will troll me there, and I'm sure you've got your mods there that can take care of that. I don't care if you let them troll, let them talk. It's not a big deal. But I've been really looking forward to this, Rosie. Thank you for the opportunity. And we'll get you on here as well. Welcome to members only live chat. Zoe Cunningham. Hey, welcome. How you doing? Wow. That's interesting. Only difference is I'm in a different state than Rosie. I thought you were in Canada. Unless you're somebody different than the guy that was on RJ Sandifer's channel with me the other night. Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream. Hey, Ginger. That's probably a fake Aussie account, I'm assuming, right? I don't think Aussie would even say that. Somebody cloned his account. No, I'm in Chicago. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream. I confused you with somebody else with a similar channel name that I met the other night. My apologies for that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It has to be. It has one sub. Well, I think that's the only amount of subs the actual Aussie channel had, unless it's been a clone this whole time and not the real Aussie. But, you know, if that wasn't the real Aussie, then he would have come in on his main account and told us that. We'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. But yeah, that was just uncalled for. You mean are you talking about the Aussie alternate account? Has 200? Okay. So then that's been a clone this whole time. It's probably been a clone this whole time. You folks have too much time on your freaking hands to troll and clone and do stupid shit like that. It's just comical to me. I'm going to respond to one more thing here. Adventure AZ Dana says, this is 100% what is wrong with Tammy. She doesn't have friends in real life. You know, this is my thought about online versus offline things. I think people should be treated the same, whether they're online or offline. And if I had to choose how we should treat offline, so how we should treat online people, we should treat them the same way we treat our offline people. That's how I look at it. I don't look at people on the internet as digital characters. I look at them as real people, right? I look at your behavior out here in the same way I would look at it in real life. The problem is people come out here on YouTube and do stupid shit for clicks and monetize playbacks and donations and all that stuff, right? That's what they do, right? If you're going to pretend to be that way out here on YouTube just for clicks and monetize playbacks, memberships, and donations, right? Just understand that the perception of the public is going to be that's how you really are. And what's more important online is how people perceive you to be in real life, not how you actually are. You may actually be a good person in real life, and if you do stupid shit to make money on the internet, people are going to perceive you to be a stupid shithead, right? Seriously, think about that. That's the problem Jamie has. He knows it. He knows. Jamie, for all we know, could be a saint in real life, but his online persona is a piece of crap, right? So how can he expect people to believe he's a good person in real life when we know him as this piece of crap, right? I added you on Facebook, Coach. Thank you, Kid Wonders. I'll check it out later tonight. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Beautiful statement, Kid. People can't do ugly things to people and expect to live a beautiful life. Absolutely. Yeah, Dana, I'll say this. Okay? I'm not here to attack anyone, including Tammy or anyone. I actually have love for all of them. The thing is, I will stay away from people like Tammy and other people she associates with because those people are not ready to face their demons yet. They're not ready to take ownership of their part of whatever's going wrong, right? And they want to pass blame to everyone else. That's a common thing amongst these mentally ill people, right? Right? But again, what I will say is that I'm very proud of how you've handled it and how Will's handled it and how the people over here have handled it. And all we're going to do is continue to raise awareness, and we're going to help people turn their lives around, whether it's online or offline, right? I look at it the same way. I should probably do a stream, discussing the differences between people on YouTube, online and offline. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Maybe I'll go out and find some supporting content on it. Maybe I'll even bring a panel on. And yeah, maybe the rebroadcast they'll be there, right? Because they're going to follow me. They'll stay up all night. You want to stay up all night with me? Yeah, you want to stay up all night with me and then go to work tired the next day? Be my guest. Because I'll tell you, this is all I do for a living. This is my job. This is what I do. I can stay up all night and sleep in all day. You can stay up all night with me and do this, and then you can be tired at work the next day. That's what most of these people do. They stay up all night and they go to work tired to do this dumb stuff. Wow. More power to you, right? I have said stuff online while drinking I would never do say in real life. Let me wrap up by saying this, Dana, and I really appreciate you still being here. My lady was going to AA for a little while, and I was going with her, and we really enjoyed the groups. Like, I used to run business networking events all over Northern California, and part of being an entrepreneur is working on your personal development. That's another thing that I focus on here is personal development, which never ends, right? Even when we get to our late 40s or early 50s, like I'm almost 50, I'm learning something new every day. Just because I'm a coach doesn't mean I know everything. It means I'm learning every day, and I'm open to learning every day, and I'm open to also learning from other coaches and other people, right? I've learned a lot to the point of where I feel I can help people, but I'm also continuously a student because I want to learn more, and the more and more I keep learning, the more and more I can help you folks, right? Right? If I can't help myself first, I can't help you folks. The more I know, the more I can help you, right? Dana says, Adventures AZ, okay, I really do have to go this time. I'm really looking forward to working with you on this project. I emailed you. Get back to me later tonight, Dana. I'll send you another email after AA. Maybe if you want to join me on a panel real briefly tonight, if you're around, maybe we can do that. If not, I'll email you and figure out when we're going to do the show. I'm waiting for my lady to get her chair so she can join us in the studio with her new chair, and that should be coming in the next few days. So have a good night, though, and I'll just say this, you've handled yourself quite well. And I just really wish that, the other side, people like you, Tammy, and Tammy, you can cut this all you want. You could talk about me all day, every day. I'm honestly trying to be helpful. I don't hate you. I don't hate anyone, right? But honestly, if you ever thought about taking the high road and telling some of your people that follow you to take the high road and say, hey, you know what? I don't want to argue Dana anymore. I don't want to argue with anyone, right? Right? And come out and say, look, whether I'm right or wrong, this is you, Tammy. You say this. Whether I'm right or wrong, that's not the point. The point is I want to be a better person. I have a forgiving heart, a forgiving nature. Dana, I forgive you. Let's, hey, we don't have to be friends, but hey, you know what? I'm not going to talk about you anymore. You're not talking about me. And who knows, one day maybe we can be friends, right? But see, here's the thing, Tammy. Why can't you folks take the high road? Let me ask you this, Tammy. Are you capable of taking the high road? Are you? Are you capable of taking the high road? All right. These apartments are absolutely gorgeous. These apartments to rent cost more than my mortgage. That's because the home I live in was purchased a long time ago by my family, or else it would be outrageous. But these are nice freaking apartments. Take the high road, Tammy. Are you capable of doing that? I'm not trying to be critical. I'm trying to be a good guy. The people you're associating with, a lot of them, maybe all of them, they have issues just like you. Conglomerating with people that have similar issues, where they feel like they're always the victim, they're never gonna get you where you want to go. I think you're capable, Tammy, of being a better person and taking the high road. I bet you, Tammy, here's the thing. Why don't you try this and see how much it grows your YouTube channel? You want to grow your YouTube channel? Here's the thing, Tammy. You want to grow your YouTube channel? Do this. Why don't you apologize and be the bigger person and make peace with Dana and see how much traction you get on your channel for doing the right thing. Yes, you are, Lauren. You see, I hooked you up, girl. I hooked you up. You got to thank my lady. She's knocked some sense into me, Lauren. My girlfriend Dawn has knocked some sense into this Greek ass, or this Greek head, right? Maybe the Greek ass too, right? You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Lauren? Lauren, let me ask you something. Lauren, what time do you typically go to bed at night? Because I'm looking to start doing some one-on-ones with people. And, I'd like to have a conversation with you, maybe just one-on-one, later tonight if you're around. I don't know if you're open to that or sometime this week, but if you're around later tonight, I know you're on the East Coast. It probably won't be until about 11 o'clock p.m. If you're still going to be up, it depends. I'll be awake tonight. Yeah, Lauren, I'm going to reconnect with you on Facebook. Because honestly, like we talked on RJ's show, it's all good. There was never any problems between us. It was all the entanglement from, where. We don't have to go there again. I don't know, maybe like 3 a.m. my time. So you go to bed around that time. Okay. Well, Lauren, if I can get something going by 1 a.m., hold on a second here. Wait a minute. What was I saying? I was saying 11 Eastern. So 3, yeah. So even if we get it started by 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, because I got to go and get some food for my lady and I, and rest of you and set something up. I'll reach out to you on Facebook. I'll reconnect with you out there, Lauren. And then if you want to come on tonight for like an hour or so, hour and a half, whatever, we could just talk and just, just kind of like put it out there. Hey, look, we're going to be collaborating on some stuff. Get some more people to come over to your end, more people from my end. I think that would not only make you happy, it would make RJ happy. It would really start heading things in the right direction. You tell me. Like, I'm just trying to throw things out there. I want to, Lauren, we're not going to get anywhere unless we take some action, right? You know what I'm saying? It's time we take some action, right? What's Facebook? I still use MySpace. Are you serious, Ginger? Come on. Aussie brother, I go to bed when you tell me. I'm joking with Aussie. Like, oh, I get that, Lauren. I get that. Yeah, I've been trying to reach out to RJ, but I think RJ's been pretty busy. He's been doing a lot of side gigs, singing the national anthem and stuff. So I want to get with RJ the next couple of days and do a show with him. Also, folks, I'm also looking to collab with some creators on some pre-recorded content, because the live streams are one thing. We also got to get some shorter form content going. So I'll talk more about that, because I got my other channel, Coach Eli, Elias, Melas, my main channel. It's monetized too, and it's like pre-recorded content is good too. So even if live streams aren't your thing, we could do pre-recorded interviews, right? There's so much we can do. We just got to get it rolling. He deleted his channel because of that drama. Yeah, he told me he's back in the Coach Eli moderator group page. I'll probably add you back there too, Lauren, and we'll be more connected. Oh, I'm gonna sit down for a second here. AOL chat. I remember AOL chat. I had AOL. I remember when AOL, Ginger, went from $9.95 a month for the first 5 hours, then $2.95 each additional hour. And then they came out with the $19.95 or $19.99 unlimited plan. Then it went to $21.95. And that's when they had issues for a while. They didn't have enough modems. So somebody's coming out this way, so I'm going to just wait. Give me a second here. Oh, man. I'm off for someone famous on Twitch. It's not too bad. That's good. That's good. Brutal, hope you had a great day. Hey, California Ford, how you doing, sister? All right, Lauren, I'll reach out to you. Within an hour or two, a couple hours or so on Facebook. And if you're around and you want to come on, and we can just do like a one-on-one, just to catch up people with you, and and there are some new people on my end that you don't know that I want you to get to know, and we want them to come over to your end. I really think it's time to just go for it, Lauren, with all the people we have here. Let's start creating content and rise above all this drama in this one group. Like, it's the same people, right? Okay, I'll reach out to you, Lauren. I look forward. I'm serious, Lauren. Like, no joke. Like, Lauren, here's the funny thing before we go. This is what I think both of us wanted almost 5 years ago, before all this shit flipped on the other end. One hell of a detour, right, Lauren? One hell of a detour, right? Rise above them all. Yep, you're right. All right. Yeah, and they'll be back. They'll be back to rebroadcast. We know you'll be back. You're so obsessed with us. Like, you can't get enough of Coach Eli for some reason. You think I'm ugly, but you can't get enough of me, right? That's a shame. With that being said, have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other. See you all later.